Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can probably tell by my voice, I have caught a summer cold, but did promise I get these drives working, so here's an AMC 325 motor controller. It's on the workbench. This is serial number 1210. It is in for repair. It came with this nice note here, and problem: regen quit working. Problem was determined to be something failed in the AMC to cause regen disable to be on all the time. It is suspected that a wire got crossed, putting AC voltage onto regen disable line on the 25 pin D sub connector. 30 to 40 volts AC was observed across the regen disable switch. And then this is in the Monlog program. This reports the state of the regen switch. And if we go ahead and flip this on, we can come over here and look in the, where is it at? There it is right there. It's always stuck 1. If I flip it, nothing happens. So I can confirm that there's something wrong with the drive's ability to read it. Everything else on it works fine. I can put in gear here and give her some throttle and it'll start spinning nice and smooth. My battery pack, since we are dealing with regen, I'm on the battery pack. If I accelerate like this, my battery's already empty. That's like my max acceleration. See? My battery is so horribly bad. But anyways, yeah, regen's not working. It should be regenning to a stop. Nothing. So, as the paper says, the input can't handle 30 to 40 volts AC on it. It probably popped it. So we'll take it apart, track it down. There's a little Schmidt trigger hex inverter that reads the in bits, and I'm sure that one's got a popped channel on it. So I think I've got some spare chips. We'll double check, maybe look at it on the scope, double check that that's the problem. Excuse me. And then go ahead and replace it as necessary. But yeah, other than that, it looks like everything else on it worked. So just got bad regen. Now, the only thing that's a little iffy is why are we putting a regen? I think what I've gathered is they've upgraded to lithium, because this drive's been reprogrammed. That's why it's taking a little bit higher voltage to get it to come on. Normally these AMC 325s are programmed for 156 volt nominal operation. I needed a little bit more, even with my battery pack being dead, before it would come on. Well, it would come on, but it wouldn't enable. It would say that the battery was too low to turn on. And my guess is they're converting it to lithium, and they've got their battery management system monitoring the batteries, and then if one of their cells gets above too high a voltage, they're going to disable regen. I'm not too sure that that's a great idea, only from, driving my truck and other electric vehicles around. If you're regenning to a stop, and the highest peak current is usually when you've left your foot off all the way, right? And as your battery voltage goes up, you don't want regen to just magically kick out. I think that's really bad. Now, if you live, like, say you're charging, right? And you live at the top of a hill, and you need to regen down this hill, just don't charge to a high stopping voltage, and I think you'd be fine. I really don't think you need to be disabling regen because the voltage is too high. Just make it so that the system can't charge the batteries as high. I mean, it's lithium, it doesn't matter. You don't have to charge them completely. And just leave like a few amp hours in there for regenning down whatever big hill, or I mean, it's not 100% efficient system. So even if you were to have a fully charged battery, the minute you start driving, it's going to be depleted. It's going to start depleting it. The minute you regen, you're never going to get back up to 100% charge. It's impossible. So I don't know. I really think that this is overkill, but if that's what the customer wants to do, That's what the customer wants to do. That's just my opinion. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking because it hurts. And tear this puppy apart. And figure out what's wrong with the regen in bit. Thanks for watching.